Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MREC TV. Renegade Revolver presents Brim Game 3, the mixtape. Go check out the new video, Victory, starring Interstate Lee.
This your back against the wild shit, flawless, what you call this? Harless, 21, my youngin' 21 got hit with 21 shit.
This joint is a heat rock, and go download they mixtape off Dat Piff. The link is in the description and the comments below.
When Biggie came out, I was really working with Rockefeller a lot. So I was just really Team Rock. So I wasn't paying much attention to Biggie until I always knew Biggie was dope, by the way. But it was Rockefeller, and Bad Boy was blowing up. So I was working with Rockefeller. So of course you want to be on your team. So I wasn't really paying attention to Biggie, but I knew who he was. Like, I was there at the Apollo when he first came out and did Party and bullshit. I was at that show, and that was the first time I saw him. And then I saw him on that Super Cat video, and I was like, okay, who's this cat? He's popping up everywhere. So I didn't pay Biggie much attention until I knew that Jay really liked him. Like, Jay really respected him. And I knew that is because when we were shooting the Dead Presidents video, the scene where Biggie's in it, we couldn't shoot the scene until Biggie showed up. So Biggie was super late too. So
because in the Dead Presidents video, you had Biggie, AZ, who else was there? I know, of course,
was there. Man, I can't even remember anymore. Like my little cousin, he knows everybody who was in that scene. Tata was there. There was a lot of people there, but I just always draw a blank, even though I got the picture right there in front of me. But the people who stick out is obviously Jay, Biggie, AZ. It was one cat too who just linked up with me on Instagram, but it'll come to me.
Yeah, I forgot. But
Damon was in the picture. Kareem Biggs Burke was in the picture. It was at the table. I mean, but
now,
anyway.
Was that Jay-Z idea in terms of the dialogue?
That was freestyle.
That was freestyle. When it was I think they was playing Monopoly.
Yeah, they were playing Monopoly with real money.
Yeah, and I think the dice landed on Cali. And it was like, oh, there's a lot of money out there.
Yeah.
Right? And then Biggie, he rolled the dice and was like, who shot you? Like, a lot of people didn't catch that.
Right. Yeah, no, that was all freestyle. So everybody was giving their little shots in.
Yeah.
Just at the right moment.
You film, man, like, just with that. I mean, of course, the Kwame and the Bobby Brown and everything else. But with that, it's so much history with the Dead Presidents video. And I want to get to that. It's funny because I always said, I got to get to the bottom of the backstory to this Dead Presidents video because you got Jay-Z, AZ, and Biggie. Now, let's go into that. Okay, you said Biggie was late and that shot couldn't get filmed without Biggie because, Jay, set it up like that. That's what he wanted. Right? So now, what was the vibe going on with Jay-Z and AZ? Because, besides that video, you don't really see those two in pictures or they ain't got no collabs or nothing. So I need to know, what was that vibe with Jay-Z and AZ? We're going to get to the Biggie thing, but what was that vibe like?
I think it was just him putting people who he respected, I think, weren't they going to do like a rap group together at some point, the Commission or something like that?
Yeah, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Charlie Baltimore, I believe. That was the Commission.
And it wasn't AZ? Or AZ was...
Oh, no. That's new information to me.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I might be mixing something else up with Foxy Brown and... They were supposed to
Foxy Brown, AZ, and Nas, they had the firm thing.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure then. I think it was just people who he respected because it wasn't like we couldn't get more people there. So it was a lot of people in that room, but only a few people at the table. So whoever was at the table obviously had to respect the Jay. And, you know, I'm not sure if Damon had anything to do with it, but Jay was pretty much in control of who's at that table.
Got you. Got you.
But the behind the story of the dead presidents, even though I think that was like the fourth video I did already, but we'll go back or we'll just keep going forward.
Just keep going.
This one was based off of the movie Heat. If you remember the movie Heat.
Yes.
You know, this is the first time I ever went to a movie with a crew of people. So it was like me, Jay, and a ton of people from The Rock went to the movies on 23rd Street, and we saw the movie Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, and everybody just loved that movie. So we just took a little scene to pay homage to that, and it was the scene where in the movie where the cops are looking for the robbers, and then it turns out that the robbers are actually looking at the cops and taking pictures. So we took that little bit of the movie and spun it into the whole video. So if you know the whole video of Dead Presidents is basically the cops just watching Jay and Damon and Biggs, and then they flip it, and then they're watching the one cat who's trying to make the deal. I want money like Cosby. You know, that cat tried to play him, and he got caught up. So we were just paying homage to the movie. So that little scene was based off of the movie Heat. And then the tie-in at the end was more just like, you know, showcasing the East Coast rappers, the East Coast syndicate type of vibe.
Got you.
And, you know, and the one thing that I was always trying to do is put the World Trade Center in it because that was my favorite building. So if you look at a lot of Jay-Z's videos, you see like the World Trade Center, World Trade Center, World Trade Center. So we shot at the World Trade Center as well.
Dope. Salute to you on that. And that's just classic, you know, music, classic visuals, just history, like everything classic about that time, that period, them visuals. So salute to you, because I always wanted to get to the backstory of that. And now when Biggie finally showed up, like, did it take him time to, like, I guess, get into character, or everything just flew naturally?
No, it was natural because we were already ready. They had a bucket of Cristal. These guys have spent a lot of money on stuff. We had a big garbage pail of Cristal, ice on ice. So everybody was just ready and waiting. As soon as he was there, he was popping bottles. Yeah, obviously the crew wasn't drinking it, but everyone at the table was popping bottles with the Monopoly, with the gold pieces. You know, that was a very expensive Monopoly set, by the way. It was at least a couple hundred or 100, but it was like gold piece Monopoly. Playing with $30,000 in cash, which turned up missing. I get a call in the morning. Where's the 30,000? I'm like, I didn't have that. I gave it back to you guys. They eventually found it, but that was not a welcoming phone call after a long night of shooting.
Hold on. That's right there. That's some crazy information. So 30K wound up being missing, and you got that phone call. Who called you? What was that phone call like?
It was like, yo, Abdul. It could have been Biggs. I don't remember exactly who it was, but he's like, yo, where's the 30,000? It's like, I don't know. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna call you right back. It was something like that. So, you know, it was no beef, but it was like, I wouldn't touch. I don't have no reason to have 30,000, you know, because whoever brought it should have taken it back. So the art director took the Monopoly game back. So I'm sure she didn't take the 30,000. So I think that was the next phone call I made. It was called the art director. And like, Margot, you got the 30,000? She's like, no, I got the Monopoly game, but I didn't take the money. So I'm awake now.
Now you filming that part, and Biggie was featured in the video of In My Lifetime, right? No, that was Dead Presidents.
That was Dead Presidents. Yeah,
that was Dead Presidents. Now, did you discuss business with Biggie about doing visuals for him, or that you never got to that point?
I never got to that because he literally came in. Well, see, with me, it's like I got to work the crew, so I didn't really get to schmooze with the artists and parlay with any other gigs, but I did get to meet him, but I was already a fan, but I was just trying to stay in my lane when it came to like, all right, do I really like Bad Boy or can I like this artist? But once sort of Jay-Z gave the tip of the hat, like he was like, all right, that's my dude, that's my guy. Then I was like, okay, let me check out this Biggie for real.
Fin Credit Solutions, the one-stop shop to solving your credit problems.
No, you're the plug and such. You a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the Mactin, ready for the action. Shots to make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke, but her body fixed. Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MREC TV, contact MREC TV Promo, MRECK TV Promo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MREC TV, youtube.com/MREC TV. I'm gone. MREC TV. It's got a music.